Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
On the counter, Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. Looking to throw is Mahomes. So as they talk it up, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on the initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses and how are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Newton. Crabtree has it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. At the 33-yard line. Hit him, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Recovered by the Chiefs. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Now here's Mahomes. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Baltimore is set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's Larry Ogunjobi powering through to end that play before it could get started. At the 31-yard line. To throw is Newton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Play action. It's Newton. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. A punt at 46, a return of 5. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught by Brown. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Number 5. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Ravens ready to take over. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
It's a loss of 2.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
After the run, Newton going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Newton. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
A quick throw here out to Brown. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Taylor. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for KC. And even 40 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Solid. They fake the give. Newton. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he finally... down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll go back to Ali. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Ali going to try the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Ravens, they'll take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Newton. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. KC's offense ready to take over.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Headed straight is Pacheco.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
44-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
At the 15-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. It's caught by Crabtree.
It's now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now Newton. That's caught. It's Crabtree again. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And Newton's going to keep it. And he's got the first as they'll bring at the 28-yard line.
First down. A gain of a yard. First down, Baltimore.
Straight ahead they go with Ali. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Again, it's Ali. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
First down, Ravens.
On first down, it's a run with Ali. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Over the middle, complete. That's Ali.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
A handoff here to Ali.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back to throw, Newton.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
to the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Hall. Oh, look at the juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now it's Mahomes again. That one complete to Hill. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the Ravens' 30-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes going to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Point after. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the gun, here's Newton. Crabtree has it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
On the give, it's Ali.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Third and 4.
Throwing is Newton.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. A run here with Ali. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Ali. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Pacheco once again. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
12 yards. That's another Kansas
To
City
throw, it's
Chiefs.
Mahomes.
First down.
Swings this out for Hunt. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Off play action. Newton. And this one is incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now. Standing just about on his own goal line.
It's 4th down.
It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Back at the 27.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Ravens 21.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A really nice return all the way up to the 40, but hold everything. The flag down. You see it on your screen. This one looks like it's going to come back. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 21-yard line.
On the ground, here's Ali.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ali. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
I'll pick up with 2 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the counter, it's Henry. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
1st down.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Baltimore.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Okay, so take the nice run off the board, an illegal block in the back, and they'll be forced to try it again. This will go to Henry out wide. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Newton.
20-yard line.
got it out on the left side. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Newton.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return.
The Ravens offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down. And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Larry Ogunjobi in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Third and 2.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. So the Ravens now down 28-24, 53 ticks to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it first and 10.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's second and 10. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. What a ball game this was.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1-2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat-Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for them. Work well with
Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he
seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Newton now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. A give running left, Ali. To about the 40-yard line.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Newton. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action. It's Newton. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
What I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
They need 2. Here's third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw, Mills. And that will be incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Fair catch. Signaled for
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
at the 41-yard line.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
A right side catch by Crabtree. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Number 83. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Here's Newton. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mills. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
A loss of 7 yards.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Mills from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And his kick here is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Newton.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try the left side. It's Ali. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Newton to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to it. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
Throwing, Mills. Mixon on a slant. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Houston.
Looking to throw is Mills.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
2nd down and 3.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Mixon up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
This goes out wide from Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans.
Play action now, Mills.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Mills.
To Mixon on the check down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw. Newton. Got it complete to Crabtree. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Straight ahead they go with Ali.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Baltimore.
On 1st down, it's a run with Ali.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff with Ali.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
On the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Here's 2nd and 10.
In motion left is Hopkins. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Mills now. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Mills to throw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Now Mills.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
The Texans first down.
To throw, Mills.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
The 42-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Mills.
Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 11 on the play.
And their throw again. Here's Mills. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Mills.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his one?
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Newton now to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Tayshaun.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Newton now to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Newton to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Newton. That's caught by Crabtree. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
It's second and 8.
Throwing, Mills.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw is Mills.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground. Here's Ali.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
68 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's good. Baltimore, first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
36-yard line.
Again, it's Ali.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On the give, it's Ali.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line.
A run here with Ali.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there.
His third rushing touchdown of the year.
And they're able to add on to their advantage.
But that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 10.
A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Diggs with a good footwork.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Houston set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They picked up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
A handoff to Mixon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down, Mills. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Mills. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Mills. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Mills. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And his kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down at 7.
To throw is Newton.
That's quickly to Atwell on a slant.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, here's Newton.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They fake the give. Newton. Got it complete to Crabtree. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll run with Ali.
Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20.
144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the ground, here's Ali.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Newton. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal. Here's Newton. Under pressure, they got him again. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
It's complete to Diggs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Mills.
This will be caught by Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down.
15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
First down, Houston.
Mills now.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just past midfield.
Mills to the air again.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaching, I always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Texans on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
On the play. Recovered by the Texans.
Following the fumble recovery, Mills firing quickly here, and that's complete.
2nd and a couple.
Number 81. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
3rd and 9 here.
Back to throw, Newton.
That is caught.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. A the middle they go. Ali. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They're able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Mills. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. The Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Mills. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw, Mills. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
And they'll throw again. Here's Mills.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Mills to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now Mills.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mills to throw it. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Throwing, Mills. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and
10. Again, it's Mills. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Texans first down.
Looking to throw is Mills. Delivers another one to Pierce.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer.
Now it's first and goal. They go play action. Mills.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Second down and goal. Mills. Touchdown, Texans. From 3 yards out.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The kicker on.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams...